Everybody in the studio, stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, inakwana ekaro ututuoma una good morning.
Good morning. Kelechi Nkwocha.
Good morning. Gegu. Ge.
Good morning. Kelechi Nkwocha.
Na belembe.
Oh, lo.
Hey. Belembe.
Oh, lo.
Belembe.
Oh, lo.
Lazy man, if you sit down, if you lie down. Lazy woman, if you lie down, if you sit down. Lazy auntie, you also feel sit down, if you lie down. Time don't reach, make we leave that bed. And time don't reach, make we take our life, do better thing. Today na Friday, and as we all know, today na special Friday, sake of say we get 1 hour with Dr. or Tabo. And that's why I tell you, say this morning, we no go disturb you with this, our pep talk this morning, what they always do. This morning we go leave you, that's why we say make you sit down. Many of them don't even like us because of that talk. And if you say we they disturb your rest, we they disturb you, you're supposed to be at peace with yourself, and we they come ruffle am. What I want to tell you be say, the reason we make you they feel offended now because you know say you get that potential to do great things, and then we they remind you of the potential where you get. And because we they remind you, you know what make we they remind you, they touch that your conscience. We they tell you, say, look, there is more to you. And you know you are worth more than this. You know, say you settle down for less. You take the action for less. You take less action. You think less. You attempt less. You dare less. And because we they tell you, they remind you every morning, you they vex with us. We don't listen to you. And we no go talk anything about our morning sermon. So we'll go straight to continue from where we stopped yesterday. And Dr. Tabo will come. And the people they talk on social media or YouTube, they say, okay, we will give them space, make them ask questions. Trust me, we will give them that space. Well. We love what they happen for that community. We love them Kogo. We love them Blessing Obot. We love our brother Collins. We love our brother Jafar. We love everybody. Most importantly, our dearest ambassador. We love everybody we're there for that platform. I'm not going to forget Dorothy Ojenuga. I remember all of una. And I thank una for what una they do for our YouTube. So una will keep the questions coming. No spam. We will go through it and we go ask the questions where we need to ask on your behalf. So we'll go straight to business. Make we see what we will get today. Good morning, Hadiza.
Good morning, Mr. Kelechi. Good morning, Brekete family.
Good morning.
My name is Hadizat Ibrahim, and we get a follow-up case where we start yesterday concerning Mr. Ibrahim Aba, where carry complaint come against one SB Chachet, where being pastor, where in a talk say seek for advice from the said pastor because of him want expand in business. And na petrol business him they do. So and that time in they look for loan of 300 million to take boost in business. Allegedly, that SB Churches can link him up to one Mr. John, we be consultant. We collect 200,000 for consultation fee first before even swing into action. Can later link him up with somebody where they do give loan.
Yes.
One Mr.
Abbas
Umar. Yes.
Okay.
So loan when you suppose get, get the content and make him pay equity 4%, will be 12 million, and based on collateral where you no get, the concept go help and get collateral for 10 million naira. So make him pay 10 million naira so that they'll help and get that collateral. Allegedly, total sum where him pay to them now 22 million. Then with the 200,000 for consultation fee, that's 22,200,000 up where you don't invest with them. You know, see and the loan collect, you know, see own money collect. That's the long and short, sir.
Thank you very much, Hadiza. Make we appreciate Hadiza. Yes, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, I know things say you're supposed to start from beginning. I think we could just follow up, or you could just use maybe like 3 minutes. Tell us what happened. And then we don't call one person, I will continue with the other people we need to call. So make we see how far we go, or probably if we conclude even before Dr. or Tabo come. You have the floor, sir.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Brekete family.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Ibrahim Aba. I'm from Ikara local government of Kaduna State.
Okay.
I'm into petrol business. I needed more capital to boost, to expand my business. So I went to my pastor and told him my intention and asked if he has someone, a financial consultant who he can link me up with that could source a loan of 300 million for me, of which the pastor linked me up to John Danjuma, who, according to him, is a financial consultant with the federal government. So John Danjuma linked me up with Abbas Umaru, whom he says is the CEO of Alutrix Consultant, and they are into financial business of giving loan. So on getting to Dr. Abbas Umaru's office, they requested that I should pay an equity of 4% of the total amount that I needed, which is 12 million. I paid 12 million, and they told me that the loan, from the day I paid the equity, after 21 days, the loan is going to be disbursed to me. So after paying the 12 million, roughly around 15, 16 days after, so I now called for a reminder. That was when they now told me that I should come back to the office in Abuja here. I came back. They now told me that I needed to give them collateral, of which I told them that I don't have collateral. In fact, it was either my second or third time of coming to Abuja then. So I don't have anybody here. So they now said that I should pay the sum of 10 million as the collateral, which on going back to Zaria, I paid. Now, after the 21 days, I called. Dr. Abbas refused to even answer my call. So I now called John Danjuma to tell him that Abbas Umaru refused picking my call. So he now told me that I should hold on, that he is going to get back to me. Later, he now asked me to call again. And I called Dr. Abbas Umaru. And he now said, okay, that I should hold on, that they are going to send me a paper to loan offer to sign. They didn't send, not until on the 16th of December. They now sent the loan offer. After going through the loan offer, and now so that they changed the agreed percentage that I will be paying from 2.5 per month to 20% per month, and that they are going to give me that their management has approved only 200 million, which they are going to start with 100 million for 3 months. If I'm able to pay, then the following months, after the 3 months, they will now give me the second 100 million, of which I told them that was not the agreement, that if they can't go with the other agreement, they should refund me my money. When I now told John that, in fact, when I told Dr. Abbas that, he started yelling at me that if I should either sign and collect the money or I'm on my own. So I now called John and told him, and called the pastor back again and told him. So the pastor now advised that we should go to the Dr. Abbas pastor and John pastor, because John says that they are from the same church with Dr. Abbas. So my pastor now advised that we should go to their pastor. Maybe he will listen to their pastor. After all said, in fact, later on, John now advised me that we should just go to court because Abbas Umaru is not willing to pay back the 22 million. So I now told them that I cannot go to court with them. I would rather come to Brekete family and seek for justice.
Okay. And justice you shall get by the grace of God. Okay, yesterday we don't call your pastor, we be una pastor, and then we go call the next person. Barrister Pamela. Yeah, so we are following the money. So we start them from your pastor, and then we'll continue with this other person before we reach the final one. Let's see how we fit do them.
Okay, so I'm calling John Danjuma.
Okay. Okay. You get the number already. Thank you. Now, John Danjuma. So as we make this call, make you tell us the role with John Danjuma play for this case. What would they do?
John Danjuma is the financial consultant who the pastor linked me up with. So he was the one that took me to Dr. Abbas Umaru.
Okay. Is they busy the number?
Yeah, but he's on call waiting.
Okay. And besides, waiting. Okay.
Hello, good morning, Mr. John Danjuma. My name is Barrister Pamela Pius. I'm the personal assistant to the ordinary president, Human Rights Radio and Television. You and I are live on air as we speak. If you're not comfortable to reply me, you can tell me, but let me tell you why I'm calling you. I'm calling you concerning the transaction or the loan that Pastor SB Chachet introduced Ibrahim to you, and you as well introduced Ibrahim to Abbas Umar in order to secure a loan of 300 million naira. And on the process of doing that, you people asked him to pay the sum of 22 million naira. So I break it down. Part of it, you people said it was for collateral. And the other part of it, I think maybe you explain further on that. So we're calling you to know when he's going to get the refund of his 22 million naira, because he didn't get the loan, so the services was not properly rendered to him.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
Can you be a little bit audible?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Better off.
Am I audible now?
Yes, better.
Okay. Okay, so I heard what you said. But one thing I just want to correct is saying you people. I introduced him to Dr. Abbas. That day I was going to Zaria to see him. So Dr. Abbas approached me. That we exchanged pleasantries, and I told him, I said, okay, this is some of the things I do. I do training for MSMEs. And then one of the things I help them do is access to finance. So he said, that he disburses loan to people. I said, he disburses loan. I said, I don't know. He said, yeah, he's a consultant. He disburses loan. I should come over to his office. Prior to that, I've approached Bank of Industry in Kaduna on behalf of Ibrahim Aba. So they said they don't give funding. What they do is they give equipment. If you wanted equipment, so I told him, Abba said, okay, Bank of Industry cannot give you funds, but we can have the machines if you want. I said, but let me try other options and see. And then I went to Wema Bank. I even have the contact of the people. In fact, even the form that I got from Bank of Industry. So I went to Wema Bank. Wema Bank said it's going to take a longer time and all of that. I said, okay, but somebody told me that which is Dr. Abbas. Dr. Abbas told me that he disbursed loan. Okay, and see. He said, yes, okay, fine. Come and meet me over in Abuja. Let's go to his office. So we went to his office, and I said, okay, Dr. Abbas, myself, and Ibrahim Aba went to his office. He stated their condition. This is how they do. This is how they do. He now brought out files. I showed us files. These are the people that they have done business with before. And then even right now, they are planning to disburse to other people. So let's get the collateral. And then we're going to drop 12 million naira as equity. So all of us are there. Abba, are you okay with it? He said, fine, if they're going to disburse. I asked Abbas, I said, are you sure you disburse? He said, that because of me, he's going to do it. So if Ibrahim sent 10 million naira to my account, I forwarded the 10 million naira to send it through my company's account, which I can print that statement. I forwarded the money to him. And then we are having an MSME conference at the villa. That is the day you're supposed to pay the 12 million naira for the equity. So he called me and said, we are in a conference, but whatever you do with Abbas, record it. After the conference, I will attend to you. I will listen to it. So I called him after the conference. He said he has sent the 12 million naira to Dr. Abbas. I said, did you record your conversation? He said, no, that he didn't record it. I don't know. That's okay, fine, no problem. So I now called Abbas. I said, have you received the 12 million naira? He said, yes. Okay. when are you going to pay? He said that he's going to send his boys over to Zaria. He then go and do some their own investigation, then he'll pay. So after all of that, so the days were passing, and I kept following him up. Abba will call me, and then I'll call Abbas. And then sometimes on my own, I'll call Abbas. What is happening with the disbursement? Then one day he just came up and said he now came up with that he's supposed to send something, a document for Ibrahim to sign. Okay, so to Ibrahim now got Abbas sent document. And
okay, so I think we missed a line there. You said Ibrahim got what? Hello? Hello? I can't remember where you did. I want to call him back.
Okay. So the line cut, will they call him back?
I have this thing with network since yesterday. It keeps coming and going out. So
network have been
back now. Okay, Mr. John.
Yes.
I was trying to draw you back that you missed a line there. You said that Abbas started when he collected the form. Maybe we could start from there.
Okay, so he sent, after filling the form, that was the agreement he was supposed to send. So when he sent the agreement to Abba, to Ibrahim, so Ibrahim now contacted me that Abba has sent the agreement, but he's not happy with the terms and conditions. So, okay, let me see. And I also saw that the loan was for 3 months. And then the interest rate, I said no. And I called Abbas. I said, we agreed for 1 year. The loan was at least for 1 year, and then we are going for 2 years. And then the interest rate was, I think, 30%. So why are you saying that you should pay, I think, 25% per month, and you're giving him the loan for 2 months? I said, no, that is not going to happen. And then, so we started talking, and at the end of the day, we are back and forth. There was argument and all of that. So, and I asked Abba, I said, okay, what do we do? Should we get a lawyer? Do you have a lawyer that can help us in this matter? He said, no. If I can get, I said, no. Do you have a lawyer? He said, no. I said, okay, fine. I know a lawyer. I got the lawyer drafted. He replied them. In fact, I created a WhatsApp group. Myself, Ibrahim, and the lawyer. I still have the WhatsApp group, still existing. I didn't delete it. So he wrote to them. So, so the Abbas lawyer also replied. So Abbas said, okay, well, that the way this thing is going, that he may not have money to, continue the case. If he goes through a legal system, it's going to cost him more money. I said, oh, I think that because we have the agreement and I'm a witness, he told us 1 year, and we said, okay, we want the loan for 2 years. Now he's coming back to say in 3 years and then 25%. So the best I can do is what I've done. He said no, that he doesn't have money to continue. I said, okay, fine. What other option do you have? He said he's going to take the matter to Brekete family. I said, okay, fine. If that is what you want to do, just go ahead. So I told the other lawyer, I said, fine, these are his options. Because we had a conference call, myself and Barrister Dauda, who drafted the first letter that we sent to Dr. Abbas. So he said, this is the option, this is what he's opting for. The guy said, okay, let's try it and see. He said no, that he is going through Brekete family. And that's how, I said, okay, fine, let him just go. It's his money, he has the right to opt to whatever option he wants to. And that was how the thing just, and then the next thing was Brekete family.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. John Danjuma. First of all, You're into financial, you're into loan?
No, I'm not into loan. I'm a consultant for MSM, micro, small, and medium enterprises. I do training for MSMEs, and then if there's any option, access to funding, I link them up to do their business.
Okay, so that's where the tag name comes, Federal Government Consultant.
Yes.
Ah,
I'm a licensed NBDSP.
okay. And how well do you know Abbas Umaru? How well and how long do you know him?
I know him for, I think, about 3 years. Yeah.
So how well do you know him? His licenses, his certificates, and everything, and his authorization to operate.
No, I don't know if he's licensed or not. He just told me he's a consultant, and then I should come over to his office. Let's see. I went to his office. I saw people coming in and out of the office. That's all I know.
So you don't even know
But he has never shown me.
If he's licensed to loan somebody. You don't know what kind of consultancy, if he's a certified consultant, and in what field his consultancy is on. Like you just said, you have a license. You just mentioned one of your license or your license to consult, right? Now,
Yes.
you don't even know if he has a certificate. And in which consulting field, or you don't know any of that?
Yeah, no. He told me that is what he does.
We all can say things that we are not in order to lure somebody to get what we want from them, which is a very simple thing in our society today. So you don't know any of this, and you introduced him to Ibrahim to get a loan of 300 million naira. Right, sir?
Yeah, I'm listening, yes.
Okay. No, I want us to have a conversation. That's why I'm asking. Yes, I want us to have a conversation. So now you said the first 10 million was paid. What was the 10 million for? That was paid into your account and you subsequently transferred to Amin Umaru. What was it for?
Okay, the 10 million naira was for collateral, because the condition they gave was collateral and equity. So he said that he doesn't have, Ibrahim said he doesn't have collateral.
So the second 12 million was for what?
The equity, according to
Double equity.
about, I think it's 10% of the, what is it now, 3%?
So Mr. John, you're into medium and I believe it's medium and small scale entrepreneur, right?
Yeah, enterprise.
The enterprise,
Yes.
That's what you are into, and you help people facilitate loan. And is it not a red flag that I'm asking for a loan of 300 million, and you're using 10 million to get a collateral for it? Now, you're using 10 million to get a collateral for hire. I'm just hearing it for the first time. In order to now give as for the 10 million, 300 million. So what if he defaults in the payment? What happens to the person's collateral? I'm just asking because that is the first red flag you should have seen, of asking for 10 million naira in order to facilitate a collateral and 12 million naira for equity.
In the first place, he did where the collateral came in. He asked him that they cannot give him loan except they have a collateral,
which is a standard operation.
He now said, okay, that the land they have in Zaria. He asked him, is it a C of O? He said, no, that's not a C of O. I was not the one that was put. We went there together, just like I told. I didn't go there to facilitate and come and tell him, okay, this is how to do.
You're the one that did the introduction. You're the middle person. So you know the person.
I did an introduction
very well.
I did an introduction to him for them to tell him their terms and conditions. If he's okay with it, he should go on.
But you brought somebody to somebody,
no,
right? Your
I
pastor,
brought somebody.
I didn't say he
must. No, I'm just trying to get to you.
I know,
your word.
But
not because the way you're sounding is as if I spoke on his behalf. I
No,
didn't
but
speak on his
you
behalf.
collected the first 10 million on his behalf and sent to
they have
sent
introduced
to
me to
Aminu.
businesses. They have
Hold on,
introduced
Mr.
me
John
to businesses that
Danjuma.
have failed for some token and
Let's have
declined.
a conversation here. Let's be civil, right? Your pastor trusted you and introduced you to Ibrahim. Now, there's a transfer of trust from your pastor to Ibrahim now. And Ibrahim trusted you because you claimed to be federal government consultant and a loan facilitator. Let me finish. Let me
I am
finish.
licensed, ma.
Yes, let me finish. I've not seen it. That is why I said alleged. I've not seen it. You know, carry Bible for mouth where I go agree, say you be federal government consultant, and I'll just agree like that. If you doubt my call to birth certificate, I will present it to you. I have it on my phone. I'll send it to you immediately. You can say I'm an alleged lawyer. I won't take offense to that because you've not seen my certificate. So I have not seen your certificate. That's why I'm saying an alleged federal government consultant. Now, you are into the system of loan and you went in with Ibrahim. And even if he doesn't know all those things, he's just hearing it for the first time. Are you not supposed to say, let's think about it or get a lawyer? It's after when his 22 million naira has gone into the system or has gone into you people's hand. That is when you're telling him, do you have a lawyer? Or that 10 million passed through your hand.
It went to early trades.
But 10 million passed through your hand, right?
10 million naira passed through my hand.
Good. That is why I said you people, if you enter.
I can print my statement of
till
accounts.
Then. But till then, you did not tell him to get a professional to advise him. You're here saying that you did not speak for him.
I didn't tell him.
Hold on, Oga John, hold on. Please wait, let me finish. Let me land.
You're not allowing me to respond.
But when I finish, you respond. Hold on. Take a chill pill. So 10 million was sent to your account. You subsequently transferred it. We're still not seeing evidence for that, but it went through your account. That's the first 10 million naira you said that was for collateral. 12 million naira, you said he should go, that you are having a seminar somewhere, that whatever it is, he should let you know. Unfortunately, he didn't record the conversation, right? It was after this 22 million naira has gone. You're not asking him, do you have a lawyer? Get a lawyer. Right.
No.
What happened to asking him? Hold on, sir.
No.
When you know you couldn't advise him, what happened to asking him from the very first day? Get a lawyer. Let a lawyer speak to you. Put it in pen and paper and sign. What happened to all those things? And now you're saying you can't speak for him? Did you advise him to get somebody that can advise him and speak for him? No. Because you were after something else. Because this is just you are into this, right? Beautiful. You know how it works. Awesome. And in this situation, somebody that trusted you introduced you to somebody. Now that person transferred the trust he had in his pastor to you. As a professional, you said you are. You were supposed to advise him, this is how to go to this. This is how not to go to this. I am into this system, and you are just coming into this system. And they said, bring collateral. 10 million naira collateral for a 300 million naira loan. No, now. I'm not into loan facility. I'm not into financial anything, but even if you tell me that, I'll look at you a million times and say, are you okay? Now, there's no collateral. I'm just hearing it for the first time that there's collateral for hire. I know there's surety for hire, which sometimes backfires. Now, there's collateral for hire. And I asked you, this collateral, you're now saying he should pay 10 million for collateral, 12 million for his... Excuse me, you were there. You were there.
I have to correct that.
No, 10 million was paid into your account. 10 million naira. See, I am joining you and Abbas together because two of you know Abbas very well. That is why I am calling him, I am adding it and saying, you people, you're a part and parcel of him. You can't remove yourself or differentiate yourself from him. It's not possible because part of this money went through your account to Abbas. So you agreed on it. If you didn't agree, why giving your account number for the money to be sent to you? If you didn't agree, excuse me, Mr. John, don't be bringing this logic. No, that's what I'm saying. When I land, let me land to where I'm going to.
No.
So now, let me hold on. I'm getting to a point. I am getting to a point.
You said I gave my account number. I didn't give you my account number to send the money.
So how did 10 million fly into your account?
Ibrahim not there. You can ask him.
So how did 10 million naira fly into your account if you did not give your account for the money to be sent?
He was the one that said you want to make the payment through me. Abbas giving me his account details.
So
he said no, he's going to send the money.
And you accepted because you are part of it. Why didn't you say no? Deal with this person directly. Even if you tell him to deal with this person directly, you're still part of it because you introduced him. You were part of in the whole meeting. You were present in the whole meeting. When all these things were done, you said you're into giving loan. Someone said bring loan of 10 million.
I didn't say I'm into giving loan.
You said you're into facilitating.
I've never said I'm into giving loan. Is that what he told you? I never made. You're putting words in my mouth that I didn't say.
You said you're into medium and scale
I
this
didn't.
thing.
I
During
didn't
your
training for
introduction.
entrepreneurs doesn't mean that have I ever told you that I give loan? If I give loan, why did I take him to Abbas? Why did I bring them together?
You said you went to Bank of Industry.
Yes, I went there.
You went to Wema Bank.
I can go to any bank in Nigeria to see if I can get loans for my clients. Or
Is
for
that
my
not
trainings.
the same thing we're doing?
No, it's not the same thing. You said I give loan.
Okay, let me change the word. You facilitate loan.
I don't give loan. If you have the facility to give, I have MSMEs that want loan. I'll put you together to do your business. That doesn't no, it's not the same thing.
And 10 million naira collateral. Let me say, okay, 10 million naira collateral and 12 million naira equity.
That is what they told him.
For a 300 million naira loan.
Are you okay with this? He said yes. I asked him.
And you have no advice to give him, and he paid you 200,000 naira for consultation.
So
okay, I brought the two of them together to do a business.
He paid you 200,000 naira for consultation. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? How can we dissect the meaning of consultation?
We went there together with him. They gave him their terms and conditions. After that, we held a meeting. I said, okay, well, this is what these people are saying. You don't have the collateral and you have this one. Are you okay with it? He said he's okay with it.
Mr. John Danjuma.
It was what we were talking.
Mr. John Danjuma. Now, you were paid 200,000 naira for consultation. Now, if someone pays you 200,000 naira for consultation, that is a service you're supposed to render wholeheartedly and honestly.
So what did you do?
And that situation, hold on. No, you did not. No, you did not. No, he paid you 200,000 naira to give him an advice. At that point in time.
He gave me 200,000. I'm not God. I'm not God that knows everything.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not omniscient.
Consultant.
Really?
That knows everything.
So why are you answering a consultant then? Why are you charging for a fee you cannot give the services?
I give my services when
and you did not advise him on the disadvantage of paying this 22 million naira?
You ended the call?
No network.
When Abbas came back to say that it was not for 1 year. When you saw that,
let's start with collateral and equity first now. You went with a client to an office and they said, you have to pay 22 million for collateral and equity because your client doesn't have collateral to give. And you're not asking your client, are you okay with that? Abba now. Abba.
He's one.
Did you? How can you ask him this?
So why did he pay you?
I asked him, are you okay with it? If
did you advise him before asking him, are you okay with that? Did you advise him to be sure that he knows what he's going into?
Madam, I don't know how long this is going to take.
You cannot take yourself out of this money. Reach out to Abbas Umar and tell him to find a way to refund this 22 million naira. Because two of you, 10 million naira went through you. So the 10 million naira has to come back through you to Ibrahim. Then the 12 million naira that was sent to them should now go through them directly to Ibrahim. So that is how it's going to be.
200,000 naira.
So the 200,000 naira, render services now. So you owe him 10,200,000, okay? Because you didn't render the right services you claim that you render to people. If that's how you do your consultancy this thing, then that means there's a problem. You can't be paid to say, give your honest advice. That 200,000 naira was to give your honest advice on a situation. And you're asking him, are you okay with that? Something he has never done before. Some he doesn't even know the terms and conditions applied to it. How can you use a 22 million naira collateral to get 300,000 naira loan? 300 million naira loan. If it's like that, everybody in Nigeria will go up and down and be getting loan now. Who gives loan like that without doing due diligence to collateral? And I think the amount of the collateral is supposed to be higher than the loan. so that you can't, when you don't pay, the collateral will be sold.
Exactly. They can liquidate it.
So Danjuma, John Danjuma, please reach out to Abbas Umoru, and you people should discuss on when and how Ibrahim is going to get his money back.
Okay, we'll call you back.
And when can we call you back to give us a feedback on that?
Good. That's what we want. But we appreciate Barrister Pamela. So he give us what we want, and I hope say everybody, the world, they watch what they happen.
Yes.
And they know how they take the fraud people. This my brother here did nothing wrong. The only thing where you feel talk, we say, okay, you know, come meet lawyers and things like that. I be an issue. But you know what? The fact say, these people, I come meet you, say, see, I need to access 300 million naira loan. And then, how do I go about it? You for just to say you don't know.
Simple.
That's why if you come meet me for something where I know they do, I go tell you, say, I know.
Simple.
I know be all knowing. I don't know, be say I don't know. It's as simple as that. But now you go carry your hand, come put. See, let me tell you, based on how we see this thing, every one of them did the same WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
We are using the same the same brush to paint all of them. As far as we dey concerned for this thing, nobody will come and tell us, say, hey, but it's just a pastor, or this one just introduced. No. When you look at fraud and you don't handle things about fraud where everybody gets segment, get what they do. They isolate this, they isolate this one. So at the end of the day, they go fit forfeit this. No. This person will get all the money, including that 200,000 naira. Because even if you want to access any of this collateral, this thing, based on how they look at, it's supposed to be around over 150% or thereabout. So that this will feel liquidate them as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Look, we no go there. We'll continue this matter. We'll go pause Sam. We'll continue this matter. But as we discuss this thing, as Barrister Pamela they sweat, they put it to him. Somebody with the wonderful, what will they wait for? In fact, this program now 1 hour with Dr. Tabo
of Alliance Hospital.
Of Alliance Hospital. This person where they talk, this big ogbonge masquerade just for character inside studio, and they know they're comfortable with how I dey hail am. Make we appreciate them as they inside the studio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, ordinary presidents. Good morning, members of his efficient team and Brekete family members, as well as viewers and listeners all over the world. I'm happy to be here, and I thank you for the opportunity.
And we are happy to have you. Make we appreciate them now. See, if you not appreciate her well, if you ask questions, he no go respond well. Anyway, he no do like that. But we go appreciate her well now. And you see, all your questions now, Mona begin through them. He tell una say, make una throw question from any angle. He go respond. Una not understand what this thing be. Some of una when they call, they talk, say, I want you to give me Dr. Tabo's personal number. Then this is an opportunity now of seeing Dr. Tabo
in flesh and blood.
In flesh and blood, in blood and flesh. With clothes we cover am, with cap we do on top. Now for you to ask any question where you need to ask, and Dr. Tabo will do what? Will respond. And the people with the social media, your questions can start coming. We are pausing on the case we are handling at the moment. We will come back to this case when Dr. Tabo comes. So if you get any question, make you ask. But while you prepare your question, I don't know that Dr. Tabo get anything where you want to talk.
Before the questions start coming.
Yes, sir.
March 8th every year or this year is International Women's Day. And that's the day that the United Nations set aside to celebrate our women and to draw attention to the issues that concern women all over the world. And from the medical perspective, I also use this opportunity to draw attention to a number of things that our women suffer. Nobody's an island. Everybody here has been blessed by a woman.
Yes, sir.
We all came into this world through
true.
a woman. We marry women.
Yes.
That's in quote now because some people married them. Some men married themselves.
And they still go to a woman to get a child.
Yes.
I don't know. We thought the fact
then women are our sisters, and sometimes they are also our bosses, our colleagues. So one way or the other, you know, their welfare also affects us. So you see that women are peculiar. Let me not talk about girls now, just women. From the time of menarche, which means the first menstruation is menarche. From the time of menarche to the time of menopause, they go through a lot of things. As they mature, the different organs that God has put in their body begins to develop. And that makes them desirable. They make them, those organs make them beautiful. They make them efficient in the work that God has created them to carry out. We are talking about the ovaries, we are talking about the womb, we are talking about the breasts, and so on and so forth. And you see, for every point of blessing that God creates in a woman, the enemy also comes to take advantage of those organs to cause stress and to cause trouble. The womb is so beautiful, is so wonderful because that's true, the place through which we come into this world. And yet, there is the incidence of cancer of the womb. If you know how many women are dying from cancer of the womb every year, it will surprise you. What about the ovaries? The ovaries is what produces the hormones that make women look like women. They look fresh, they look, robust and everything. Yet, we have cancer of the ovaries, we have ovarian cysts, and so on and so forth. And some women, unfortunately, they just pass through there and they are gone. What about the breast? The same thing. The breast is both an object of beauty and is also a source of succor for the baby. And yet, as beautiful as that organ is, the enemy will come in and cause some distortions there and causes cancer. So you can see that for every wonderful organ and every lovely structure that God has created for the good of mankind and for women to do their job very well, the devil does counterfeiting and causes trouble. So I'm trying to draw attention to our women, female folks, that look, don't stay in the dark. From time to time, make sure that you know what is going on in your body. Check your breast to be sure that there's no lump, and if there is, quickly show up in the hospital so that we can do something about it. There's what we call pap smear test that we do for women, those who are 40 and above. We check it to be sure that there's no cancer of the cervix around there. It's just once a year you do it and you move on. Because most of the cases of cancer of the womb, of the neck of the womb, which is the cervical cancer that we have managed, they come very late. You find a woman who is maybe 58 or 60, she has stopped menstruating maybe for the past 4-5 years. And then she comes again and says, "Doctor, I'm surprised I started menstruating." That may not be a menstruation, it may be a danger. We might just be dealing with cancer of the cervix. So, but if you go every year to check, if it is just starting little, we call it in situ, it's not spread, something can be done and we will checkmate the problem there. But if we wait for it until it spreads, until bleeding starts, until waist pain, then it's probably too late. The same thing, ovarian cancer can be detected early through some blood tests. and also ultrasound scan. So the emphasis here is on being aware that those organs that God has given you to bless the world, something can go wrong, and terribly so. So we must be vigilant. If we can pick them early, then you don't have a problem. But if we pick them too late, then that will be unfortunate. So that's my concluding remark. Before, if you have questions, I can take some of them.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. We will soon open our telephone line. Make people call in and ask questions. But why people they do so? Don't they go through our YouTube and they filter questions where they come in? So somebody asks, with your permission, maybe I go answer that one. He said, "Do you have IVF in your facility?" I don't want him to answer that for obvious reason. He gets them well for a facility. So the first question where somebody asked, he said, "What is the case of lower waist pain?" Okay. Yes, in men, you say waiting they make men waist they pain them. Say, okay, absence from sex, does it cause it? So, Dr. Tabo, over to you.
Sorry, Dr. Kelechi, you didn't shed more light on the IVF Center. Okay. It was actually the ordinary president that commissioned it about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes, and 1 year after, we welcomed a set of triplets. Yes, that was the first baby from the IVF Center in Alliance Hospital that the ordinary president commissioned 3 years ago. Then 1 year after, we went to say, welcome to the world to the set of triplets from a couple that were having some issues, and it was a wonderful ceremony.
Yes.
I still remember the face of those babies. Those babies should be like 2 years now.
Yeah, going to 3.
Going to 3 now. Yeah, so that's the full detail of that IVF center. So, Doctor, over to you, sir.
Okay, so the question of whether lack of sex leads to waist pain, lack of sex does not lead to waist pain. So that's straightforward. But he also asks, what's the cause of waist pain? Almost half of the total human beings on earth would have waist pain in their lifetime. It is because of the degeneration in the intervertebral disc. There's a particular structure that looks like a shock absorber in between the small bones of the back, the spinal column. When the disc degenerates, it can put pressure on the nerves, and that can cause back pain. Or if there can be trauma to the back, when maybe weightlifting or sports can lead to trauma to the back, can injure the muscles and any other thing that can lead to waist pain. But the commonest cause of waist pain is as a result of wear and tear that comes with age. And from disc prolapse to disc degeneration and then impingement on the nerves. A little bit complex, but that's what it is. I don't think there's a simpler way to put it.
Okay, but what about the sex part?
No, I've answered the sex part. I said a lack of sex does not cause waist pain.
And too much of it too.
Oh, God.
Too much of it does not either.
Okay. All right, why do they make me look like Sinobi from there all of us come? All right, so fine.
Well, we don't know what too much of it is.
Exactly. That's why we're looking at you.
Anyway, make I pick this call. But before I pick this call, they get a bit of a really, really good one here. I'm not going to read everything where he talk. And then Igba Vedumbia, they like probably around it, though. I probably not get the name well. He said, "Good morning, doctor." He said, and Kelechi said, "Make I help you thank you." Well, make I help and thank you. Say him didn't get accident. You know, they can't carry and go one hospital. I know I mentioned the hospital name. And then eventually, they can't refer them to Alliance Hospital. Say him did very, very okay. So we just want thank you. Make I pick this call. Good morning, Gege.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. What is your name and where you the from?
I'm from Abuja.
Okay, you go put volume for your voice, so make Dr. Fee hear you.
Okay, how are you? How are you today?
Yeah, I'm very, very okay.
How the president,
He fine. He dey with us.
I bet you get out.
Okay.
In fact, Barista Pamela,
Yes, sir.
are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Good morning, sir.
I have to greet you very well. You are analyzing everything very well. I'm so happy.
Okay, this one now with Dr. Tabo now.
If you know, before I was thinking, I'll try you since I didn't get your line.
Dr. Tabo, please, because in time.
No, Pamela said, because Pamela put in mind, I have to thank her very well.
Now just do this now, make we get me.
For doing a good job. May we continue to bless her. Very well, thank you much.
So fine, can you just go straight to Dr. Tabo?
I mean?
Yeah, you get any question what you get with Dr. Tabo, and only Barista Pamela call you, make you call this morning.
No, but I've been trying you since now, I didn't get you on phone, that's why. I've been trying you since on phone, I didn't get you on phone.
Okay, sorry, I go end.
That's why I see almost 1 hour now, I will try you.
Okay, Barista Pamela, this is your boyfriend we called this morning, I'm ending the call. Yes, good morning, Gigi. If let's say if carry network come on. So somebody talk say whenever he run, this one I feel is normal, but I'm not a doctor. Whenever he run or play football, say they experience pain for in heels. Now in the word, supposed to experience pain for your body. So this one he mentioned in heels, say you're not going to even fit do much the next day. So waiting the customer, how can he prevent it?
It's
from our YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, most likely he has what we call plantar fasciitis. There are layers of tissue in the foot. From the skin that touches the ground, we have fat pad, we have muscle layer, then we have fascia. So there's a particular layer there that can become inflamed. If it is sore, it can lead to pain when running or using the leg. So he needs to come to the hospital so that we can evaluate and treat it. It's treatable.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's a very good question. Before and response to make I pick this call before I answer this. Good morning, Gigi.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Waiting be your name and where you the banner from?
Hello, good morning, sir. My name is Alhassan Obejato. I'm calling from Usmadan.
Okay, waiting be the question where you get with Dr. Tabo.
My question here is, sir, I have been suffering from waist pain now for almost about 3 years.
Okay.
And I used to go to pharmacy. They gave me some medication. I explained to them this is how I'm feeling. They gave me some medication. They joined with typhoid medication, infection, and ulcer. But still up to now, I didn't feel okay, sir.
Okay.
I think that is my own health challenge. That is what I've been passing through for more than 3 years now. I don't know what the problem is.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's all right.
Yes, sir. That's all, sir.
Okay. All right. Make you just end the call. Then listen to Dr. Tabo's response. Dr. Tabo, over to you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry about the pain. It's like I said before, it's a human thing. Most people will have waist pain one way or the other and at one time or the other. The unfortunate thing about this is that it doesn't just go away. It's not like malaria that you take anti-malarials and then it is cured. Once you get to that point in your life where the disc has degenerated and resulting in pain, it's now how to manage the pain that we're talking about. But in some circumstances, it can lead to surgery. And surgery can help to take care of the pain. But in other situations, we use painkillers. We also prescribe some form of physiotherapy. But by and large, what I want most people to take out of this today is that we can prevent waist pain and we can delay the time when that degeneration will start by maintaining a good posture. Yes, some people that they swag to one side when they are walking, if they get used to that and then they are always bending, then there will be uneven balancing of the spine. That can lead to pain. Some people carry rucksack bag on their shoulders or maybe on one side and they're always bending towards that one side. There's a delicate balance from the leg to the waist, to the shoulders, and to the head that God made it. That's why you see that human beings, if you take a half of the human person and you merge the two, you discover that this side is exactly the same as this side.
Yeah.
The same length too. So if someone has one leg shorter than the other and is walking with a limp, it's only a matter of time. He's going to have severe back pain. Yes. And the way we also sit, well, maybe some people slouch when they are relaxing. That can put uneven tension on the back and it can lead to back pain. So there are many causes or many things that can aggravate or initiate back pain.
Okay.
And then for those who already have it, in order to prevent the severity or high frequency, there are also things that we must learn to do. For instance, as little as the car that you drive can worsen your back pain. So, yes, if you have the choice between buying a small sports car that you have to bend to enter and getting an SUV, the one that is more back friendly for you is your SUV because you don't need to bend. The process of bending also puts a strain on the back and it can worsen the back pain. If let's say your pen dropped on the ground or maybe Naira notes drop and you want to pick it, you can't just bend down directly to pick it. It's going to, you can get a snap and that can trigger a new cycle of back pain. You bend your knees. You stay by the side of the object, bend your knees, and then tilt to one side and pick it instead of going directly, Then how we sit too in the office, you have to sit with your back 90 degrees to the angle of the chair. Because if you keep leaning forward or slouching, it's going to affect the pain because we're talking about muscles that are acting in different directions to balance, the forces. So these are some of the lessons to take concerning back pain. But there are some people, no matter what you do, it's not going to go away. If we do an MRI, we can see what is going on there and maybe surgery or some injection might be needed.
Okay. We appreciate our doctor or Tabo. Now, for people who want call, the diaspora number now 0. Okay, make I just call this number first. The phone number now 080. No be diaspora now, the inspora. If you want the Nigeria and you want call, the number now 080 33 22 11 49. The number again now 080 33 22 11 49. Yes, make I see whether call dey. Make I pick this call. Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Yes.
I'm happy to get you people after 10 years.
After 10 years. Okay,
after
we didn't have
10
to
years
get
of
you too.
Hello?
Yes, we did with you. Waiting the chicken for Liverpool, man. Now, which question you get for Dr. Tabo?
Well, I want to thank this is Chiku calling from my phone.
Oh.
I want to thank Dr. Tabo for all the good things for Nigerians.
Yes, sir.
And also want to thank Ordinary Ahmed, yes, sir, the man of the people, the ordinary president, but working in the ordinary. And all of you in Brekete. Then my question to Dr. Tabo. First of all, I want to complain that the number you gave last year as the number. When you call that number, you can try the number you will call
so
to
just
enter.
go straight and answer and ask the questions, I beg. We don't give numbers.
Yesterday.
And she gave the number yesterday.
I called numbers yesterday.
Mr. Pamela called the number yesterday. You can go back and watch yesterday's program. But just go straight and ask the question so that a lot more people will ask.
Okay, my question is, what is causing itching on the eye?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Yes, you can end the talk, make you listen. Yes, doctor. What do they call itches? Itching for the eye, yes.
Itching can be caused by irritation of the skin around the eye, or it can be caused by something from within the eye. It can be as a result of infection, or maybe some substance that you are allergic to. If it comes in contact with the skin of the eye, it can lead to itching. So there are many things that can result in itching. But the important thing is that the eye is very, very delicate and very sensitive. A lot of people have lost their sight out of foolishness. It's not eye that someone will be telling you, just early morning urine, mix it with camphor, whatever. Ask those people what is the scientific basis of what they are doing. They don't have. And then some people are carried away foolishly to go and start doing those nonsense, and they will lose their eyes. So, I mean, if you know what will happen if you lose your eye, your quality of life would not be the same. So, if you have itching the first day, and then if it's not easing, go to the hospital. The doctor would prescribe eye drop for you or give you the medication that will take care of the itching. Thank you
very much. We appreciate Dr. Tabo. And then back to our YouTube. My brother here, he say he don't marry for 2 years, he no get pikin, and him and a lovely wife, they don't go hospital, different hospitals, they run different tests, and then tell them, say then they okay. So waiting fee be the cause.
Okay, well, thank you for that question. Infertility, that's when a couple have been living together and having adequate sexual exposure for 12 months, then if there's no pregnancy, then you say the couple is infertile. As you can deduce from the definition, the infertility is not about the woman. Yes, it is about the couple. And statistics shows that 1/3 of infertility cases, the problem is with the man. 1/3, another 1/3 is with the woman. And then the other 1/3 is combination of both of them. So you can't keep the man away from scrutiny and say you barren woman. No. You have to dig to know what the problem is. It starts from even to be sure that they are even having the sexual exposure to the point where the semen is supposed to get to where it's supposed to. When I was in medical school, we learned of a couple. They were so naive. They've been married. And the woman came complain, we don't have children. This may sound very strange, but it happened. We discovered that the woman's hymen was still intact. So that means that technically she was still a virgin, because they are naive, both of them virgins so, but it's strange, but it happened. Then we have not searched enough. That's why they didn't search enough. That's why they don't know why the woman is not able to conceive. It's because you are limited by the scope of equipment that you have. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you may say, oh, they've searched and they didn't find who is searching and where did they do the search.
Yes.
You understand? So because there are advanced tests that will pick it. Yes. So maybe they need to check some other place. Sometimes the cause of infertility might be so strange, and so maybe just the environment in the womb might just be, maybe it's too acidic or something. So it doesn't have to be the big things. The womb might be, the tube might be patent. The man may have his, his sperm okay. But just something small can make all the difference. So my advice is that they should go to a more advanced center to check. And then if they check and they can't find, then they can go for IVF. And they should do it now that they are still young.
Okay.
But I see people coming for IVF 15, 20 years after marriage. I mean, you just wasted your time. If you are waiting 2-3 years and you are not achieving pregnancy, start IVF so that the child can grow up with you. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Make we appreciate Dr. Tabo. So they get this question, I go match them together from our YouTube. One of our brother asked, he talks, say, they experience back pain. Say, they experience pains inside the bone. Say, but sometimes this pain go move to the chest, move to the back, move to the legs, just they move around the body. And then they get our brother we ask, say, specifically, they experience toe pains, like pains for in toes. They don't take different medications, but nothing happened. So I married them together, make you respond to it, sir.
Okay, so yes, people have migratory pain.
Oh,
yes, that's what it's called. Yes, it could be as a result of conditions like rheumatoid arthritis.
Okay.
Yes, rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease. It means the body is fighting itself. But this time, the white blood cells that are the soldiers of the body, they are supposed to attack any foreign invader and neutralize it. But in some conditions, the white blood cells begin to recognize the joint tissue as foreign. So they start attacking the body, the joint tissues, and it can lead to chronic pain, especially in the hands and in the feet. And with time, it can lead to deformities. You have seen some people's fingers, you see that they are very deformed. Yes, they are not straight as it ought to be. That can be as a result of advancing rheumatoid arthritis.
Okay.
Yes, but just one isolated pain in the toe, it might be as a result of fracture. Because there are people who, they just, maybe while groping in the dark, they hit their leg against maybe one of the stands and they just forget about it. But the pain is there. 3 months after, the pain is still there. And they didn't know that anything happened at that time. It's when they come to me and I say, okay, let's do X-ray. And they realize that they've had that incident that happened then resulted in a fracture, but they didn't realize it. So if they will come to the hospital, we will evaluate properly and see what exactly is causing the pain.
All right, thank you very much. Make I pick this call. Good morning, Gege. Good morning, Gege. Network. Good morning, Gege.
Morning, sir. Culinary.
Yes, good morning. Waiting be your name. Where you dey ban up from? And which question you get for Dr. Tabo?
Sir, my name is Kamtisi. I dey call you from Zamfara.
Sorry, this number na Zamfara na for Nigeria. I notice say Zamfara dey for Brazil or a day anywhere. I beg. This one now, you just waste that slot for people wey dey for Obodo Yibo, wey dey diaspora. I beg, call our normal line. I beg. And if you make I even call the numbers again, so you get them. If you dey Nigeria, the number where you go call now 080 33 22 11 49. For people where dey Nigeria, the number to call again now 080 33 22 11 49. And for people with the diaspora, the number to call now plus 234 80 34 86 39 another 39. For diaspora, the people wey no dey Nigeria, wey dey obodo oyibo, the number to call na +234 80 34 86 39 another 39. So we go back to the people wey dey YouTube, and one of our brother here, he asked, he said the mother-in-law, he say she get partial stroke and she no sabi, she dey work but she no dey work properly. Say wetin be the chances say she go work properly again, normally again, and wetin be the things wey dem supposed to do to ensure say that happen?
Okay, yes, so that's a very important point of discussion. It's unfortunate that the stroke came up in the first place, because almost every stroke can be prevented.
Yes, sir.
And I'm emphasizing more on prevention now, because once the brain is injured, you cannot predict the outcome.
Yes,
it depends on the extent of the affectation of the brain. Yes, but after a stroke, if the patient survives a stroke, the best thing you can do for the patient is to prevent another stroke. Because a re-stroke or a second hit is usually lethal. Most people don't survive a second stroke. Because it's like an aircraft that is flying with two engines. If they lose one engine, they can still manage and glide and land safely. But just imagine, after losing one engine, as you are just trying to recover, you lose the second engine. That's probably the end. Yes, so that's why. So having a stroke and surviving stroke is not the worst that can happen, because another stroke is coming. Especially,
it's coming.
Yes, you
like
know why?
It's inevitable.
Almost no, not necessarily, but it is likely. You know why? If that's why when a patient comes to the hospital with stroke, we want to find out why did this stroke happen? Is it as a result of uncontrolled diabetes? Is it as a result of uncontrolled high blood pressure? Is it because the cholesterol in the blood is persistently high? You know, because that is the only way you can really prevent another one while you are managing the effect of this current one. You understand? Because the commonest cause of stroke in this environment is high blood pressure, uncontrolled high blood pressure. And I'm asking people in this hall today, would you know your blood pressure today? Let's say you don't know it. What about yesterday? What about last week? What about last month? If you don't know it, if the BP is there and continually high, stroke is waiting. So if there's nothing to take away from this conversation today, just know that if you neglect yourself, and ignorance is not an excuse for stroke not to happen, especially for people who have family history of hypertension, or someone has had a stroke in your family before, or you have diabetes. You're just waiting. It's a time bomb. Usually, patients will just sleep, and then they are trying to wake up. They discover that they cannot. Some people just die straight in the sleep. That's for stroke that are massive. If a major blood vessel ruptures, that's why you find they say he slept and he didn't wake up. It's a massive stroke that happened. But for minor stroke, the man went to sleep and with his family. In the night, he's struggling to call his wife, and they discovered that one half of his body is not moving. That's a stroke. No stroke happens suddenly. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months before that stroke, there must have been persistently high blood pressure. And he's saying, see, there's danger. And here you are sleeping. There is danger. You are running around town. You are going to suya sports. He say there is danger. You are doing it. You are even dancing in church. Then one day you hear, oh, there's a bomb. So the lesson to take from here is, if you are 35 years and above, and you allow 3 months to pass without knowing what your blood pressure is, even if your BP is normal, then you are not being responsible to yourself. You are not taking good care of yourself. I just did a short test now, and most people here don't even check their BP. They don't know what it is. I check my BP almost every second to every other day. I'm not hypertensive, but I know that it's not expensive to check my BP. So why shouldn't I check it? If you walk into any hospital, say, please, can you check my BP? With good relationship, it will be free of charge. If they charge too much, 300 naira or 500 naira. So that's very important. So for the man who is saying that the mom had a stroke, they will have to find out what is the cause of the stroke. The neurologist would manage the case. They will run tests. They will usually be able to find out. And when they find out, they should control those factors so that another stroke will not happen. But there are also some stroke recover fully. Yes, depending on the severity. But some, they can never go back to how they were before.
Okay. Thank you very much, Doctor. We go also come to studio, and we go also get some people who get questions in the studio. How many of you get questions? Okay, Chef Fatima. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kelechi, and good morning, our doctor.
Good morning.
We really appreciate your coming, and we are learning a lot.
Thank you.
Like, I don't know that I'm supposed to go check my blood pressure. I don't even know that.
You don't know.
I don't know now. You know, say, so I felt I'm okay, I'm not sick. But maybe leaving here today, I'll go and definitely do that.
Please.
Thank you so much. Then my question is, there is this trend now on social media going around for females, most especially, that when you discover some lumps in your breast is sign of cancer. So, and a lot of people were asking, okay, so what is the way forward? Everybody is just blind there. We are just talking, everybody is just talking. Oh, some people will say, oh, I have lumps in both left and right. You see comment section, oh, you're already a cancer patient. So it creates a lot of panic, I think, starting from, I think since last week, because there was this celebrity, I don't want to call her name, that come out and said she discovered lumps in her breast for the past like 4 or 5 months, and she's in stage 3, and that hadn't been, she knew it early, she could have maybe go to the hospital, this, that, and that creates a lot of panic among the female cycle. So, doctor, please, I want you to shed more light. Is it true, or what? I don't know. What could be, what could be the cause of such? Because a lot of people started speculating, okay, you have to this, you have to that. So we don't actually know. I can say we are all blind when it comes to that statement. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for the question, Chef Fatima. Okay, so majority of breast lump are innocent. They are not cancer. Majority, the vast majority of the lump that a woman will pick up in her breast, they are not cancer. But a woman must follow up with every lump that is seen in her breast, because you may not be able to tell which one is innocent and which one is dangerous. Yeah, but it is good to know that majority are innocent and they will not cause problem. So, breast examination should be part of annual medical check for women 30 years and above. Let's say you are working in a company and your company would normally arrange for annual medical check as part of their health policy. Breast examination of the breast is a vital part of that. Even though majority will be okay, but in doing that, we can pick the few that have a problem. So I don't want to go into the details of how you will know whether a lump is benign or which is innocent or the one that is dangerous. No. The doctor will tell you what is important for you as a woman is that every morning when you take your bath, check your breast to be sure it is the same. If you have a mirror before you, stand before the mirror and look at it and see, is there a change in the shape? The nipples, are they pointing in the same direction? Those things, they just help you. Most women that pick their breast lump early, which also gives us the opportunity for cure, even if it's a breast cancer, are those who are observant. They notice any small change and they come to the hospital. Some people observe, but they don't take action. And they just say, oh, I thought it was nothing. No. You can't think with your body. If you observe any changes, please report to the hospital. Let the doctor say, oh, it's nothing. It's better than you are petting, a monster that's on your body. So to answer your question, there is no need to panic. Majority of breast lumps would be benign. That means it's not going to be cancer and nobody is dying. But a few would be. And because of those few, we all must submit ourselves to the hospital to check with the doctor what you have already observed by yourself. Is some breast lump, it just depends on the, well, not lumpiness in the breast, depending on the period of the cycle, of the menstrual cycle. Some people, when you examine the breast at a certain stage, it looks lumpy, but there's really no specific lump. So the doctor will differentiate all that, do ultrasound scan, do mammography to be able to pick or to rule out anything. So after you have done that screening, they will give you a clean bill. You are free, madam. Go, come back in 2 years or next year, as the case may be. Thank you.
We appreciate Dr. Tabo. All right, so they get plenty questions so we also don't gather from YouTube. But before then, make I pick. With the diaspora, you feed call, I beg, so I go pick. Ask your question. Yes, good morning, Gigi.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Waiting be your name. Where you develop from? Which question? You waiting be your question for?
My name is Joseph from Warumpa.
You go put my talk. Fire on, we dey hear you.
Warumpa from Warumpa, sir.
Okay, ask your question.
As our, how many months to used to carry belly? Months woman used to carry belly.
You say how many months waiting?
Woman need to carry belly.
It's 9 months now.
How time woman used to like belly used to enter.
I don't verse. I go add the call. I beg.
Is now something else.
See, I beg. Make we respect ourselves. Now, serious thing we dey do here. Okay, call me how many months woman they take carry belly.
And what is
the
the
way
process?
we respond? You say waiting be the process. Now what for you? Yes, Coach Aminu.
Good morning, Mr. Kelechi.
Good morning,
sir. Good morning, my big brother, doctor. I always call you the special one. Thank you very much for service to God Almighty and humanity.
Thank you.
My own is just, I'm a victim of what doctor started with. We feel luxury cars are good cars, most especially cars are coupe.
Yeah.
You understand that are very, very low.
With that sports cars.
Sport cars.
And that they admire that your parents.
You understand?
Yeah.
When I used to frequent that car, I used to have continuous back pain on one side.
Okay.
Because it's deep and I sit one side, bending always, thinking that I'm doing the right thing.
Wow.
So today I have learned, and I want also other people to take this advantage. If you have a car that is sport or coupe, you shouldn't sit inside. Maybe you look for something like a support that will bring you up. If I'm right, doctor.
You're right.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
God bless you,
We
sir.
appreciate Coach Aminu. I know that people waiting for audience. We get any question? Anybody get any question? I bet we'll carry the mic, go close to round. At least I don't say you get a question, but you go pause your own, making ask. But before he asks, I pick this call. Good morning,
Good morning, Mr. Kelechi.
Yes, good morning. Waiting be your name. Make you come up for waiting. They use monitor the program. I beg. Just turn it off.
Can you hear me now, sir?
I can hear you. Waiting be your name and where you the banner from.
Mr. Kelechi, I know that I'm calling from Nigeria, but please, this...
Akoko no choke. Mr. Kelechi, you know you are calling from Nigeria. You are calling the wrong number. And you want Kelechi to hear to have now. Yes, please.
Kelechi,
go on.
Morning,
ask
sir.
your question.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Okechukwu Napoleon. Sir, I have 3 questions. One, you know, whenever you open social media, you hear prostate cancer for men. You get me? And when they talk, they say, as soon as we are getting to 50, from 40, 50, it's likely. You get me worried. 2, how do you prevent it, sir? 3, you know, 3 times urinating in the night, urinating in the night before day breaks, or 4 times. Is it proper? That's my question. Thank you.
We'll just do all join. Yes,
okay.
Dr. Tabo.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Let me start with the last question. Frequent urination at night. Is it normal? It's not normal. As men get older, especially in the middle age, from around 50 and above, or from 48 and above, the prostate glands begin to increase in size. And as it's increasing in size, it is compressing on the passage of urine. That's the urethra, where urine comes out from. It can compress it, so it builds up pressure in the bladder. When that pressure is much, then there are a lot of changes that take place. We call it irritative symptoms. Your bladder is irritating. That's why you go now, after 2 hours, you go again. You don't even empty your bladder all at once. So it can be a sign of enlarged prostate. It can also be a sign of diabetes that is not well controlled. Because if someone has high blood sugar, he will be passing urine frequently. Also, for men too, if the prostate gland is enlarging, it can lead to frequent urination. Those are the 2 commonest causes of frequent urination at night. Okay, when you see a middle-aged man above 45 getting up 3 times to pass urine, that his prostate is a suspect. We have to check it. Then you talked about prostate cancer. So there are different types of prostate enlargement. There's the cancer and the non-cancer. Majority of men that have prostate enlargement will be non-cancer. We call it benign prostate hyperplasia. Then the cancer of the prostate, that one is the commonest cancer in men in this environment. And the numbers are increasing by the day. That's why we advise men, for God's sake, check what is going on with your prostate gland. Once in a year, go and do your prostate-specific antigen, PSA. That's what it is called, PSA, prostate-specific antigen. Especially if there's a close relative that have died of cancer or prostate cancer, maybe one's father or his uncle or even his elder brothers. Go and check it. If it is, because it's a marker, if it is rising, if it's not that high, that means that the prostate is still within control. All we just need to do is to go and remove the prostate gland and you are fine. But if it has, you leave it, you don't know. See, ignorance is the most terrible thing in this world. Ignorance. From my own perspective as a doctor, ignorance is the costliest plague that plagues a man. A lot of my patients that come to see me, they come to see me because they can't walk again. They say they can't stand up. from waist down paralyzed. It was not an accident. They had prostate enlargement, they didn't know. It was cancer, it has spread beyond the prostate. It has now traveled to the spinal cord. It has hit the spinal cord. They have become paralyzed. When you see a patient like that, you know that it's already too advanced. We will treat, but the outcome is usually not as good as when we catch the person very early. He's still fit. And you just remove the prostate gland, he continues with his life. So screening is the most important thing. For women, check your breast, check your pap smear. For men, check for PSA. It's not very expensive. Maybe 10,000, 15,000 naira in a year. I mean, that's not too much. But it is ignorance that is the problem. Because you can be sitting on prostate cancer for 2 years. The first time you will know that this you are having symptoms is when you start having back pain, because this cancer has spread to the bone at the back. Then it's too late. I don't know if I've answered your question.
Okay. All right, make we appreciate Dr. Tabo. Yes, good morning. What is your name and where you the banner from?
Good morning, Mr. Kelechi. My name is Rita Adevano from Nigeria.
Okay, thank you very much for calling. But at the end of the call, if you call the wrong number, please, we are going to end it. It's as simple as that. The number to call for people within Nigeria now 080 33 22 1149. The number again now 080 33 22 1149. And the people with the diaspora, the number to call now plus 234 80 34 86 39 another 39. I pick this call. I just hope it's good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kelechi. Please, can you?
My God. All right. Now the same person. Now they call. Who else will ask question for? Yes, Adiza.
Good morning, doctor. Thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you.
I have 3 questions, sir.
Hey.
Yes, sir. The first one now, wetin be the cause of pains around this ribs area if you wake up in the morning, sir? And secondly, what causes constant headache, like your head dividing into two, you be feeling constant headache around this area? And then the third one, what causes sudden hearing loss after taking malaria treatment, sir? Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the questions. Let me start with the last one. It depends on what type of malaria treatment. The malaria treatment that is associated with hearing loss, that is very notorious, is quinine. If you take quinine or any related medications like that, or chloroquine, yes, they have side effects in terms of, affecting the hearing. So if it is observed, please, that person should not be given that medication again, because it can get worse. But for this index case, if the patient has not seen the ENT surgeon, he should go and see, so that they can advise on how to reverse the hearing loss. For the waist pain, you were actually touching your waist, your lower back. Yes, it's still part of the back pain spectrum. I talked about posture. I talked about the position you take during sleep and how you slouch, all those things. So people, they will be watching their favorite movie, maybe on Netflix, and they will take a certain position. I won't stay there for so long. It can lead to soreness of the back muscles, and then that can cause the pain. Then you talked about headache, one half of the head. That's more likely to be stress related. Yes, but let's not assume. If it is taking too long, any headache that lasts for more than 1 month, we should do a brain scan to know what is going on. Because if it's stress headache, it's not going to last for that long. Yes, maybe when you have slept, it goes away. When you are back to your stressors, it may come back. Yes, but for a headache that lasts for more than a month, you should need to do a brain scan. Yeah, thank you. I hope I've answered your question.
Okay, make we appreciate Dr. Tabo. I want to state something. There get some question where I don't put down from YouTube, but they think say I no go ask that question. Not because the question no good, but because the people continue to spam us. You go see somebody go send you the same question, you go send them 50 times. And then you struggle to also read another question, then the other one don't come out. You're not helping us here, you're not helping me. So if you ask your question, you trust, and then you listen. Another thing I also want to state here, be say, they get some people who ask questions when he don't respond to. I understand, say, if people say you just come now, fine. But when you ask your question, just trust the process and stop. How you go repeat the same question? You just copy them, then you paste them. In 30 seconds, you don't ask them 5 times. No, if I can't ask that question, that means I encourage other people to do the same thing. So please just stop so I can ask your question. Yes, but before Biohej, we'll hear from Hajia. Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. You're welcome to the program, and we appreciate you.
Thank you, ma'am.
What I want to ask is the monopost section that you said mostly you concentrated on the younger ones. Can a woman have, if she's feeling some lumps, can she, after menopause, can she still be cancer or not? Is she prone to that? Thank you,
yes,
sir.
Thank you for, yes, I mentioned menopause. Yes. A woman, postmenopausal women, they are prone, they should still do breast self-examination and mammography. Yes, it said that up to about 65 years, you should still be doing yearly mammography. The same thing, postmenopausal women are also more prone to cervical cancer. So yes, it's still valid for mammography and breast self-examination. Should continue into late in the life. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My doctor, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
This is for men. No.
Yeah.
The prostate gland, if it is removed from men, do you have some advantage of removing it?
It depends on the cause. Are you saying, you just say, look, I don't want to hear a story, just come and remove it?
Yes, just come and remove it. Yes.
No, yes, I get what you say. But it is not advisable because of complications that can also set in. There can be some form of sexual dysfunction, and then there can be infertility. Any man that they have removed his prostate gland will have to, either they will have to wash his sperm because the ejaculation will now go into the bladder rather than coming out because the valve has been distorted. The valve that opens for the sperm to come out is distorted. So there will be retrograde ejaculation. So except you have to use a special method of picking the urine and washing it before you can use the sperm, which is a form of assisted reproduction. So with all those complications, we don't want to throw it to every man, say, come and just remove your, just the way we can't tell every woman to come and remove your breast because there's a risk of breast cancer. Yes, you understand. The number does not justify that. And then the complications also does not justify. That's why eternal vigilance is what is required. You do your PSA at least once a year. If anything is cooking, you will pick it. Because those cancers, they stay long before they spread. So if you pick it the first year it is coming up, then that is now when you should be advised to remove the prostate. You are removing it now because there's a cause. So even if you suffer complication, you know that is the lesser evil compared to, not having any problem. You remove it. All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Any other person waiting for audience? We want to ask questions. So we get plenty questions here. So one of the questions we get, we say somebody asked whether they get cure for diabetes. And then they ask, say, what is the cause memory loss for old people, old men and women? He asks men, but I include women because me are the gender sensitive.
Sorry, please, can you answer that?
Okay. Yes, sir. He say, is there any cure for diabetics? And then he say, waiting the cause memory loss for old men, but me, I can't add women.
Okay.
Because.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there's no cure for diabetes as of today, especially type 2 diabetes, which is adult onset. Type 1 diabetes is in children, usually from autoimmune conditions. They can outgrow it. But type 2 diabetes is genetic. There's no cure. At best, you control it. Yes. Then in terms of memory loss, see, as we get older, our brain begins to shrink. It's normal. Yes, so the powerhouse, which is the brain, would be reducing in size. And also the neurons, the amount of neurons, the nerve cells, is also reducing. So as we get older, one way or the other, the memory will be affected. Yes, but that is to be different. Well, that's senile dementia. It's different from some other type of dementia that you find that in a 58 years old man or 60-something years old man, he can't even remember his wife of 20 years. You know, he doesn't know his way home. That one is a different type of dementia. It's a disease on its own, like Alzheimer's disease and all that. But generally, memory loss sets in as we get older.
Okay.
Yes.
So, natural. Yes. I make we appreciate them. So, somebody they ask, they say, whether they cause blocked fallopian tube, and waiting will happen after that. Can it be undone? I think now we are the ask.
Okay, so blocked fallopian tube is commonly as a result of infection. Because the lumen of the tube is very narrow. And that's where, once the egg drops from the ovary, there's a sucking movement that sucks the egg through the fallopian tube. And it's a very tiny tube. So if there has been infection, maybe from sexually transmitted disease, and there's, that infection causes inflammation, it causes twisting of the tissues, it causes scarring. So all those processes, it just blocks the tube. So even if the woman is producing egg, the egg cannot pass and the sperm cannot meet the egg. So that's a barrier against reproduction. That's where assisted reproduction takes place, whereby you will harvest the egg from the woman's ovary and then fertilize the egg outside and then now just put the baby that is growing in the womb. So you have bypassed the obstruction in the tube. That's assisted reproduction.
Okay, thank you very much. Hope we appreciate them. We will try to gather as many questions as possible. So, what will be the symptoms of kidney failure and the lung failure and then the liver failure?
Thank you so much for this question.
Yes,
in fact,
sir.
These three things that you have mentioned, it's more than enough for a whole lecture, but I will be as brief as possible.
Yes.
I'm passionate about kidney failure because I see it every day. And to be honest with you, prevention is better than cure.
Yes, sir.
I mean, the other day I saw a man that had kidney transplant in our hospital 8 years after. And he just came to hug me. He said, "Doctor, I would have been dead." Thank God that he survived. But not many people have the opportunity to survive. Either they don't have the means for those kind of treatments, or they don't even have access. So the kidney is a gentle organ. It's a gentleman. It doesn't complain. That's why from time to time, you go and knock on the kidney's door and say, "Mr. Kidney, how are you doing?" I'm speaking in parable now.
Yes, yes.
By that, I mean, once in a year, go to the clinic and say, I want to check my kidney function, because without your kidney, you won't be on this earth. You want to check my kidney function. And then they show you fine. Because when kidneys start failing, it goes gradually. You will never hear and you will never know, you will never get any sign that the kidney is failing until about 70% of the kidney is damaged. Or 80%, even at 80% reduction in kidney function, you will still be working normally. Yes, because it's a very efficient organ. And that's why even one kidney is more than enough. So God made it in such an efficient process. But when the chips are down, when the kidney says, I'm tired, that's the end. So you have to replace the function either through dialysis or through kidney transplant. So what are the symptoms? First of all, you will notice that there's some bag under your eyes when the bagginess under the eye early in the morning, or puffiness in the face. Then one gets tired easily. You do a little exercise, you are tired. And then there can also be swelling of the feet. When you press it, it dimples inside because of water retention. Then as time goes on, as it gets worse, the person can look pale, because the kidney is an important organ in the formation of blood. Without the kidney, no blood in your system. So that's why you find people who have kidney failure, they always need blood, because the erythropoietin, that is a hormone that is produced by the kidney and the kidney alone. That is what is necessary for maturation of red blood cells. So if the kidney has not been functioning in terms of, because there's secretory function, there's excretory function. When the kidney fails, all the function fails. So puffiness and bagginess around the eye, easy fatigability, you can't climb stairs, you can't do the activity that you used to be able to do, that you used to enjoy, swelling of the feet, then being pale, just because of lack of blood. These are some of the common symptoms. Yes, then, of course, frequent urination. At first, frequent urination. Then later on, no urination at all. Yes.
Okay. So if you know they're as lengthy as the kidney, but just give us a bit of lungs and then the liver.
Okay, so the commonest for liver is almost the same thing as the kidney in terms of the reserve, but the liver failure, the first thing you notice is yellowness of the eye. Yes, and then pot belly. The belly is getting big with fluid, and then swelling of the legs, and then there can be easy bruising and bleeding, because the liver is what produces the clotting factors. If you have a cut and you put your hand there, after some time the bleeding stops. That's because your liver is functioning well. Okay. Yes. If the liver is not functioning well, if the man has a cut, it will just keep bleeding because no clotting factor to stop the blood. Okay. Just by way of still emphasizing on ignorance. I remember one incident I would like to share. Okay, sir. When I was in medical school, 400 level, the first patient that we lost in that ward was this huge man. He was a prison warden. He said he had been diagnosed with liver failure. Everything that we are talking about in the textbook, he had it. He had swollen tummy, he has bleeding all over his body and swelling, and all that, and then was pale. So, as young medical students, we'll clerk them now. So I asked him, I asked him history of alcohol. He said, "Doctor, I've been told that this is what brought me to this level." He said, then in the prison, every night he must take 2 bottles of beer every night for over 10 years.
Consistent.
Yes, consistent. He said, so I asked him, are you aware that is what has caused your liver to fail? He said, yes. He said, "Doctor, I thought I was enjoying myself. I didn't know that I was killing myself." We left him on Friday. By the time we resume on Monday, they have taken him to the mortuary. So see, ignorance is terrible. So we just need to know how to, and you know that life is so easy. God has given us wisdom for us to navigate life safely and get to our old age, assuming no accident, no cancer, and all that. But we have a role to play to get knowledge so that we can use it for our safety and the safety of our loved ones.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We appreciate our doctor. And you see, everybody where they follow this program, you go understand, say, and you go agree with me, say, this thing no go be one of something. Dr. Tabo, just like that man, they consistent with him beer. You know, so we have to plan these things so you go they come regularly.
That's fine.
I beg, if you see the questions, I can't cover the questions where I write here, I can't cover it. The questions where they here, all these places, is plenty. So we need you to go plan how you go to do them.
Maybe once a week.
Okay, beautiful.
Next Friday.
Next Friday we will come. So we'll get 1 hour with Dr. Tabo next Friday. So for those of you who are no answer on our question, I apologize on behalf of time. Not because I know what answer, but now because time at this point in time, no be our friend. So you don't reach me, we put the curtain on this segment. Will be 1 hour with Dr. Tabo. Until next Friday, we'll go clap for Dr. Tabo and see him exit. But family, I beg you accompany Dr. Tabo. Make we appreciate Dr. Tabo. But what will be your parting shot before you just leave? You see, we want more of you. We don't just allow you.
It's just to say that
so
we have
to
take to take responsibility for our health.
Yes, sir.
You see, don't mortgage your health. Don't how do I put it? Outsource your health. Be responsible. Take responsibility for your health. If you don't know what to do, go and meet a doctor in the hospital and say, please, doctor, check me. Am I okay? It's very important. A stitch in time saves 9 other stitches. Thank you.
Make we appreciate them. So make we appreciate them as saying exit. And make we know that from Alliance Hospital he come. And for those of you where they call us, you want to know, make I send in a Dr. Tabo number, and that they tell you say no, I no go just be sending a number. If you want to reach job now 080 40 93 4996. The number again now 090 40 93 49 another 96. Yes, make we appreciate them again. So as we settle in for studio, make we hear from Uyi. Uyi, good morning. Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Kelechi Nkwocha.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, everybody in the studio this morning.
Good morning.
And everybody full around the world. I'm very big thanks to Dr. Tabo again for waiting. We don't learn this morning or what we've been reminded of, all right? So this opportunity now just to announce our Python code camp training, which will be the Easter code camp. They come up on the 7th to the 11th of April, will be the Tuesday after Easter. People go down on holiday, especially children from school go down on holiday. So it's a good time to take advantage of that period to be able to learn those skills and all that for coding, especially for those who be beginners. You never code before, or you you give up somewhere along the line, or you don't study basic computer, but you want to take your skill to the next level. You want to check if you have the talent and potentials to go to the next level. This is a good opportunity. And we're using the Python stack because Python is one of the most used languages, programming language around the world today. In fact, most of it is what they do for AI and the rest, they were built with Python at the background. The Facebook way they use and all that, many of them were built with Python at the background. And like we tell people, this no be skill where we say you go learn 1 week, say you go begin make money next week and all that. Yes, we know that there are some people that are geniuses, they'll be genius and all that. But on the natural part, it's not that kind of skill. It's a skill whereby in the 5 days of the training, you go day inside what we call the boot camp every day from 9 to 2. You go, they come, we'll train you. Then after that, we have another 6 weeks of mentorship where we say you need to just not just have the skill in your head, you need to build projects and all that to make your hand strong so that you go see the utility of the skills. And even beyond the 6 weeks, we get students who say they see they're interested, they get the discipline and consistency, we still they guide them. Some of them have been guiding them for 2 years, 3 years now. And for those who watched us a few weeks ago, some of them now they don't finish school, some don't get job, some of them don't start their own ventures and all that because they've been on this path. All right. So we just want to make that clear so that when they come, you're going to say that's the kind of skill you are coming for. It's a long-term skill, but this is the foundation that you need. All you need is a laptop. And you can easily get a Core i3, Core i5, Core i7, depending on your budget. Madam Happiness gets several laptops for that you can check. Or if you know if you afford that, you can borrow from a neighbor, a friend, but you're going to need laptop during the training. Nobody training if you do with just phone or your ear or just notebook. You're going to need laptop in class. And once again, the training are on the 7th to the 11th of April, and 6 weeks will go follow for mentorship. All these, the price now just 100,000 naira. We don't even call them private, they call them investment in your own personal development, because no matter the investment out there, the biggest investment will get the biggest return at the investment when you invest in yourself. And for parents, if you can invest it in your children, some of them, they show potential already. They say, they be computer this, computer that. But it's not enough to just know how to download app and fix phones and all that. You can take it to the next level that can prepare your child for a global talent pool. If we start here, most of the ones where they big today, most of them started from the beginning stage. And for a perfect beginner, this is where you can start. Once again, the fee for the training are 100,000 naira, and the number to call or send SMS to or WhatsApp message to now 070 85 16 06 94. And for those where they may be diaspora or they far away from Abuja, you know, if you come to physical class, but you can learn online. We get pre-recorded videos, over 100 videos that have been pre-recorded and structured in a way that you can follow from basic level to, you know, more advanced level. We have it pre-recorded for you. And as you do that, you will still join our support community. We'll get online to support you on it when you have questions or you are stranded at the point. So you still get advantage for that. If not that one you want, just text Code Camp Online to us, or SMS Code Camp Online, or WhatsApp Code Camp Online. But if you will come to physical class, just say Code Camp Abuja, so that will send you the right messages. The number again now 070 85 16 06 94. This is now for the Brekete Easter Code Camp. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Make we appreciate Uye Boma. So you, okay. Make we hear from you quickly.
Good morning, Mr. Kelechi.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Brekete family. Good morning, my honorary president.
Good morning.
My name is Amapat Select Wears, where they sell better OK wears, where people they rock, people of all ages, from children down to the aged people, where they last for them when they shrink at all, where they say you go wash and rewear, where people don't really confirm, people the way don't buy, don't come confirm and test them. If you notice, you go see the breeze of Easter, they blow presently. And normally, we know as our country be, when celebration time comes, there is usually hike in prices of things. But I tell our people, say, for my own store, I'm a part selectors, we know they get hike for clothes. Now, the same prices where you been buy, now you go still there. Instead, we even give you discount based on people we pick in quantity. For our children, then we get the ways where they stay for house, we get the ways where they use come out. For our men, then we get the ways where they use go work, we get the ways where they use day for house, we get the ways where they use do sports. For our women, then we get the office ways, we get the ways where they use go work too. We get ways where they use stay for house. We get ways where they use go church. For our age people, we still get the gown where they're available for them. We get chiffon tops. We get chiffon gown. We get jean tops, unisex jean tops. We get bomb shorts for our women. We get crop tops for our women. When if you stop by this Easter period, can't check and then pick one or two things. These things are affordable. And my affordability no means say, na give away what they do. Please make us take note. The number to call now, 081 38 62 47 57. The number to call and to send WhatsApp message and to text now 081 38 62 47 57. We do located at Weir Ultramodern Market by Fatih Abubakar Block, shop 155. Weir Ultramodern Market. You know they're hidden. It's very, very easy to locate. Once you get to Weir Ultramodern Market, just ask for Fatih Abubakar Block, and then you find yourself to shop 155. Once you get there, you go see everything where you want. Thank you so much, Mr. Kelechi.
Thank you. Make we appreciate them. That our brother will do in case. May you come back. Make we hear from you. Make una mic am. As una the mic am, make we hear from Chef Fatima. Good morning, Chef Fatima.
Good morning, Mr. Kelechi. Good morning, Brekete family. Yes, my name is Chef Fatima. And the one where I carry come na the food matter where we say everybody they involved. Whether you sick, you well, you old, you young, you need food. Not just food, but good food.
Exactly.
So for this training, they come up on the 30th of this month. Yes, that is the first one will be the food and catering. Food and catering are two combined together for the training. The first part, now how to prepare the food in a right way to balance the nutrient, to make sure you are not giving toxic food to people. And the second part will be the catering side, now the business side of the food. So we go combine this to teach you also how to set up for event, how to cook in a large quantity, how you alone feel prepare 5 to 10 bags of semo and you know go get lumps, how you go prepare 5 bags to 10 bags of rice. In fact, during Ramadan, I did that. Only me can prepare 5 bags of rice in less than 2 hours. And you know go be say one side done, one side no done. All this thing brain they use. No be just say I talk am for mouth. Yes, and people will come, they witness and because we invite a lot of our students to also come for the field work and I believe say they learn where. And the next one where they come up, now the pastry and bakery. So we do them. As we dey finish this one today, we dey kickstart the next one the second day. Will be the pastry and bakery. And each of these training are 50,000 naira only. But trust me, because of the holiday bonus, if you dey register for the 2 class, instead of you paying 100,000, you go only pay 90,000 naira only. And we not leave our Kaduna people, oh. Kaduna people, we dey enter Kaduna on the 14th of this April. And we go stay for Kaduna till on the 20th. Meaning to say, we get the 2 package for una. We're supposed to be 35,000. But if you dey take the 2, you go only pay 60,000 instead of 70,000. So all this one, the package day, anyone where you need, if na Kaduna you dey call from Abuja, we go join the whole information sent to you. So people should get ready because this package we can't get additional jara for you because say Easter day around the corner. So the number where I go announce now you go send info to either on text message or WhatsApp to get all the details for our training. As our honorary president say, make we diversify. Make we not forget say I dey into clothing, but now new ones be. And our target, please, is for distributorship. We sell single ones, but you will want come buy. We have them in large quantity. If you want 30,000 pieces, 50, 100,000 pieces, it's available. And these are, we have the jockey pints for men in different sizes, different design. We have the cotton boxers. We have the t-shirts for men where they put inside clothes before they wear their clothes and is unisex. You as a lady too can use that. We have the UK female baggy jeans where we say all this one are new EB. So if you want all this, you feel come to this same venue. May you get them. Like I said, we have them in quantity. Yesterday, some of my containers also landed and I have over 100,000 pieces of product. So please, you are all welcome to Chef Fatima Culinary Academy. That is where you can get the things and also register for your classes for the culinary class. Also, our culinary training, we are resuming the same day on the 30th. The number to call now 080 36 44 89 01. The number to call again or send message to us either on text message or WhatsApp now 080 36 44 89 01. Thank you so much, Mr. Kelechi.
Thank you, our dearest Chef Fatima. Make we appreciate her. So we will come back. We go hear from Adiza later, but no be now, and other people when we come back to the studio, maybe Barrister Pamela continue the call. Yes, we need to call this other person. I think that's the last call.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Make you call her.
That's the Abbas.
Yes.
1 minute, sir.
Okay. So we need to call. We don't call Pastor. We don't call this other James.
Danjuma.
So we want to call Abbas now. And as far as we dey concerned, all of them are the same crew. Make I use our ambassador Mary J. Paul voice. Now the same crew. So now the same people, 9 day involved. So if you know say you know they involved in this, then push, make. You see, like when Barrister Pamela they talk to the doctor, you go feel see this. To the pastor, you go feel see how relaxing they. Like say now other people problem be this. No, now your problem. And you go ensure, say, this person getting 22.2 million naira. Because that 200,000 naira, he no put that 200,000 naira. Now, Brekete, the Adam. All the money go come. The only thing where he's supposed to waste na time. You know, but every other thing, when as long as na money when he spend for this thing, all of them, he must get them back. And we know they negotiate them. No. We know they negotiate them. He must get everything back. Yeah, you don't pick?
There's a color tone.
Yes, so now the color tone. Now I make you come out.
Don't say the one.
The color tone, so I had to remove it from loudspeaker.
You are assessed loan. You can't pay money for collateral. You
think
can't pay money to get what did they call themselves? To hire collateral. To equity. But what be the meaning of that equity? But if you even educate us, what be the meaning of that equity?
Yes, equity in...
No, with respect to this case, I understand equity.
There are supposed not to be any equity because you want to take a loan. Equity means bring small, make I add the rest.
Yes. Or make I even give you something like I give you certain amount of money, make I own certain part of Bio AG.
Yes. That's all. So bring small, make I add the rest. There are equity contributions in several places.
Yes.
I want to do a 1 billion naira project for you, but I will not give you the 1 billion. Bring 100 million, I will add 900 million.
Thank you.
That is it. So in low facilities, there's nothing like equity.
I wonder. So when they throw that words around there, did they bounce them off every other?
Nothing like equity.
And they ask, what equity? But anyway, we will not know whether an equity or equitos. But the two way they there be say, as the money go come back. It's as simple as that. Go come back. Now for your own interest, say pick the call. Now for your own good, say pick the call. You know, now right be that, and that's why we they call them. I bet who will they call?
Abbas Umaru.
You will call the first few numbers there or me the last 4 digits, I beg. Make him know say na him with the caller we get the right number.
He keeps declining the call.
Oh, he's declining it, and they don't get any need to do that.
He keeps declining the call.
So fine.
I've called like 3 times now and he declines it. So
okay. All right. Then we go ahead, do what we're supposed to do. People where he no go decline their call, they go call them. And then if he decline and they go force and come. All of them. So anybody when any of these people who we call, all of them, before you go, you call all their names. Anybody where they related to them, begin to they call them now, advise them.
And you know, Kelechi, if you notice, I think 2 of them, I don't know who, like, they're just the letter and the J and Danjuma. They're talking from 2 their different sides of their mouth. The letter is saying that the money was for consultation and this thing of collateral. Meanwhile, John said in their discussion that he was present there in the discussion. Meanwhile, Ibrahim too was present in the discussion. And what Abbas Umari told them was 10% was for collateral and 12% was for equity. Now, there you are. A lawyer is now writing to Ibrahim to say, oh, the 22 million is for consultation, legal fee, collateral. What legal fee? Did you see any lawyer?
No.
Did they give you any document to sign?
No.
So what legal fee is he talking about?
As in, where the legal fee take come from?
Coming from. Then logistics too. Now he can come from
waiting.
Kaduna to Abuja.
Why would they throw words anyhow? So what will be the meaning of logistics inside this whole business or this deal?
It was part of his to justify the 10.
The thing is,
22 million.
there is another 500 that John makes me to
No,
pay
they
to
call the
somebody.
money name 500 naira.
No, 500,000.
Yes, you call her. You be big man, no. You just call 500.
He made it to pay to who?
He made it to pay that 500,000 naira to who?
I have forgotten his name.
No forget to. In fact, you go think. Yes.
It's okay.
What's the money for?
That person, it was the first person that he first contacted for the collateral.
Very interesting.
Oh,
John.
now who you pay the money to?
John Danjuma.
You pay the 500,000 naira into?
Yes, to his account.
Then we don't have business with anybody he contacted.
So, no, 10.7.
7. Yeah.
10.7 now with the 200. I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, but you wanted to say something.
Because it's getting complicated. If I want a loan and I have a consultant, the consultant said I should pay him money. I paid him money. So it is his duty to make sure that this thing works.
Yes, now. It's supposed to factor in
Then
everything.
this man is a novice. He doesn't know anything about that. So the consultant is supposed to have said, okay, which form am I filling? What are the conditions? These conditions must be in writing, not verbal. And you say 2.5 per month. A year is 30%. I had him mention it when Pamela was talking to him. He said 30% per annum.
No, I don't even want us, like I said yesterday, I don't even want us to get into that interest rate.
Because the thing don't even happen.
Exactly. Let's not talk about that. That's why I didn't ask him questions about that. He hasn't gotten to that place because he hasn't even accepted it. So let's just talk about the one they told him, the 22 million. That's what we'll talk about here. So the interest rate, how much it is per annum, how much is supposed to get, the period of time is supposed to get, we've not gotten there. We don't even need to get there because it did not happen. So let's talk about the 22 million naira. You said 10 million naira for collateral, 12 million naira for equity. Equity what?
As in waiting. Yes. Now you they advise me because now the body of knowledge where you dey familiar with. It means I don't know am. You want something like that, you be tech consultant and you dey build application for somebody and you dey ask the person say you want put am for iOS or your Android on a boat. What you concern the person with that? Now you're supposed to advise the person. That makes you a consultant. That's why the person pay you.
And we really need to stop claiming what we are not.
That one a story for another day, really.
We really need to stop claiming what we are not. Because in this situation now, he's there claiming to be a consultant. And you took someone to an office, you don't even know their qualification, their license and everything. And after explaining to the person, you're asking him, are you okay with that? What is he okay with?
What does he know to be okay?
What does he know to be okay?
He don't know.
With?
Talk to the mic, sir, if you want to. So we're not going to get background.
Yes, that is why he has paid him as his consultant. You guide him.
Every step of the way, you're supposed to guide them. Anyway, you see, this matter, EFCC must be involved in it. We even know from the very beginning, we know, say, we go enter there. So this kind of thing, not be the thing where we say people, they talk, then person go use vex, can't stop, can't make them. No. We go call EFCC. You get the spokesperson for EFCC. We'll just send and make it just go directly.
Let me reach out to him.
Okay, so just reach out to him. Just reach out to him. They tell us what to. If not right, later, we go write them. 22.7 million. Like that. So they go just frustrate and bounce them off here. And he go just walk out, go house, just like that.
The first one, John Danjuma, you're a consultant. You don't know what to do. You answer him, do you have a lawyer? The first question you're supposed to ask him before you even take him to anywhere. You're not asking him as the last question. Do you have a lawyer? You need to. I have it, and you're now recommending your own lawyer. Really into business.
I'm telling you, they just open shop for a head. Hi. And then they get in mind to say all the whole money where they spend now for consultancy. For waiting now. The money where he get, you don't get the money at the end of the day. First of all, when I agree for 2.5%, later when I increase that to jack them up to waiting. You know, when you talk 20, go be less than a pound on a month.
That was what I was going at. They said they agree for 2.5.
So you go pay 30 million every month. In a year, you go pay 360 million naira. Hey God, no be the capital. Oh. If you include the capital, they go pay 660 million naira.
You not reach 3 months. It's 3 months, not 1 year.
No, we go calculate am per annum. Now they will come divide am by the number of months.
Okay, I tried reaching the.
So which business you go do to fit survive that kind of loan?
Nothing now.
No, wow.
So I tried reaching the spokesperson of the EFCC, but no response.
Okay.
So again, he will call me back. Then we'll relay the case to him and send him over to EFCC.
Okay, fine, no problem. But you'll still go EFCC. I think what will be the rule of thumb when contacting or sending any case to EFCC? We're supposed to write them.
No, it's depending on his discussion with the
with him.
spokesperson.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
No problem. He go way behind after the program. We will still call him from time to time. When he pick, then he go tell us how we go take approach him. And then we go approach him accordingly. I know I make it be like agencies a clash. More just stick to EFCC for now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because if you leave me now as my blood they hot, we go include everybody, including Yambanga. Everybody. no, that's how they fight. Oh. Everybody are go keep you busy. Even the one who I know say I no get result, he go call you. You go does they enter toilet, they purge. Seriously. Eh? If I want fight, somebody declare himself saying that my this thing, I'll go fight you. You go know say that Kelechi they fight you.
No, because it's just.
What is Yambanga?
You go pay consultancy 200K that they why you go tell them now what Yambanga be? All right, so
analyzing this case, you just start to see what human beings are doing to our fellow human beings. You will just sit down and say you can give loan of 300 million. And if you now look at this person and say, let me even analyze his worth. You might have seen that this person's worth is not even up to 50 million.
You see, Barrister Pamela, I know even one begin to even look at the company. Will they come with that one? Will they come with that one? Because they get company where it resemble. Yes. They get company where it resemble. They get different AI tools for different things. As if they call that company name, I snap the logo, snap the this thing, push them, filter them through certain tools. Then get company where we say that one now they known. It's a legal firm, and now what did they do? Same Metama. So more just leave that one. Will they come with that one? My brother, you go take your seat.
Thank you,
and
sir.
when we do our what we want to do, finish, we'll come back and go announce them, and then you go to EFCC, and EFCC go take over this matter. We're not going to allow them slide like this. But before we go to the next segment, make we hear from Hadiza. And then before we hear from Hadiza, you go introduce us to the next case. We no finish them or do them today, but Naim will go take start tomorrow. Yes, Hadiza.
Okay, sir. The next case you get now from Madam Ogba Blessing. Now she carry complaint come against one Mr. Ellie, sake of say she work for allegedly as in admin for in football academy and also as a cook. And in the OHA 119,000 naira. And Miriam reached out to the man, but he shot the call on Auntie Miriam. He cut the call, and then she sent a message to tell Auntie say na his own right to respond because this person don't carry complaint come. We want to hear his own side of the story. Okay. That's why we are coming up on.
Okay. Thank you. All right, you reach out to Auntie Miriam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
she forward the message which she sent to her.
Forward the message.
Yes,
to you.
sir.
Okay, so make you tell us about your business.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Kelechi.
Thank you.
Good morning, Nigerians home and abroad. My name is Hadizat Ibrahim, also known as Hadibis Foods. Now, maybe the person where they sell different kinds of food items ranging from your beans, your millet, your guinea corn. Think of anything food item, both the one where they are available, the one we know they are available with the source for these things for both companies and individuals. We won't go into these businesses like the hibiscus flower, where we popularly know as Zobo leaf, and then these dates, cashew nuts. Think of anything food item we source for them, for you, for your company, and for your personal usage. If you want contact us to get these products, now on top 070 87 25 55 03 55. You know, go there good say announce food without the natural drinks where they say where they call our organic kunus. Yes, if you won't get them, whether they do occasional, you want to they sell them for your store, whether you won't use them for house or to entertain guests because it's weekend. And as our doctor don't talk, make we know they drink the other one we go cause us liver and kidney problem. Make we drink the one we go make us stay healthy, and also may we feel relaxed and live longer and enjoy the wealth where we don't already get on ground. The phone number to get how the bees kunus na 070 87 25 03 55. Thank you very much, Mr. Casey.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate Harley Bees. Okay, make we hear from Madam Happiness shortly.
Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning,
My name still remains Madam Happiness of Happiness Computers, our ordinary president's sister. I want to tell people about Happiness Computers. We get plenty things for Happiness Computers, not only human beings, where we know they sell for there. Now buy one, buy two, buy five. Make I tell you those things. We get laptops, Core i3, Core i5, Pentium. We also have laptop of 100, 140, new one and fairly used. We have Android phone. We also have iPhones. The ones we will not get, we go tell you when we go bring them if you make your deposit. We have phone of 60,000 naira. We have our children tablets as they day holiday now. Make you buy and keep them busy. Make person they teach them anywhere where the person they whether abroad they go they teach them. We also have our adult tablets, our photocopy machine, printers and desktop. And we also have our hot wave. Our hot wave, we have different type, but we don't the get scarce of goods because of many things where they go on now. We have our TV box where you go use to make your television smart. Even if na 19 Abraham you buy am, you go turn to smart and na TV box. We also have our blending machine. We also have our solar and rechargeable fan. As heat today now, we don't reduce price. We don't they do promo since last week on top of the fan. Take time and buy your own. We also have that fan where they put water, it become AC on its own. We also have our power bank, different types of power bank, original power bank. We also have our home appliances where you go buy. We have our 22 inches television. Many things they there way and no go fee mention. The number where you go call na 070 03 12 32 00 070 03 12 32 00. For our WhatsApp number 091 55 00 78 37 091 55 00 78 37. For Happiness Computers and Electronics, where the Wuse Market opposite Access Bank PLC behind Wema Bank for Lazaro Plaza inside Wuse Market. Please remember, if you want pay money, no pay money for accounts where no belong to Happiness Computers. And now new workers I get almost. If you want call this number while they send you now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Make we appreciate Madam Happiness. Make we no forget say today na Citizen Nagaziman birthday, and that our brother way they do where they sell okay. Today also na in birthday he don't run come up for studio, and he know they make we sing happy birthday song for round. And then they get one beautiful lady will be the HR. Her name na Blessed Edge. Come forward, Joe. What did they do for back? When we clap for her, they come. Come on, show her now. Show her. Today, na her birthday. I don't know whether anybody get anything to just talk about her before we go sing happy birthday song for our beautiful Blessed Edge. Yes, Bio AG, you want to say something? Yes.
Is wonderful. So you are a match baby.
They match.
Congratulations on your birthday. May God bless you and keep you for us.
Amen.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yes, Mother Happiness, you want to talk something about her birthday?
I just want to pray for her that God will give her many more years.
Amen.
And God will bless her because blessing is so humble.
Amen. Yes, she is.
She's very, very humble.
She is.
In fact, you're not going to know her level when you look at her. May God Almighty bless you.
Amen.
Add many more years to you, many success to you.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. I beg you, who go please sing now? My voice, hey God, I know one start World War III. Who please sing? I beg. Happy birthday now. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Make me stand to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless 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 you. Hip, hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, 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 hip.
Hooray!
God bless you.
Make we appreciate the birthday girl. And for those people, they ask when my album will come out, it will soon come out. In fact, I deport from tech to I go become musician. From this song where I sing, you don't ginger my liver. I feel do well. So we want to thank you very much, Auntie Blessing, for everything where you do. For background, we they see you and we they appreciate you and we they bless you well. Okay, Kamakala just walk in and you know when your guy just come in, you go one pause. I don't know that you get waiting you want to talk. We make her just enter the studio as one pack kaya come out.
I don't know say yeah, we don't do happy birthday finish.
Yeah, we don't do that. That the other enjoyments now go follow.
And my voice no good. I'll be one hide under the voice way sweet. Make I sing
anyway,
happy
make you just
birthday.
close the program for us.
Okay, on behalf of everybody waiting for studio and you wait no day for studio, most especially our birthday angel. On our waiting.
Bye.